Junior TKM 2017, the battle of the ages. And we are flirting with the face of history here at PF International. 3 drivers in the fight for the title. Abby Pulling, James Pashley and Ross Steele. This is pre-final. Final one. Here we go. Let's have a look and see how the race is going to kick off as we go through to the first corner for the first time.
Rob Wellham leads it, Danny Butterworth there in second, there's Pashley in third on the 9 car, Kurt Roberts is on the E plate, then Abby Pulling, and you're looking, he's on the O plate, British Open champion after winning that title at the TKM Festival. You're looking for Ross Steele on the 10 kart as well. That's Ross, I think, perhaps 5th place, so that's James Pashley picked out. I think that's Ross just in behind him, and then Abby behind them. So those are the 3 main protagonists. That is James Pashley on the 9 kart now. He's had good heats today, can put himself right back in contention if he wins this pre-final. You just see Abby Pulling going up the inside there for a spot. That's Abby in, looks like 5th place.
Yep, she's moved up to 5th, but we've got 2 drivers at the front of the field who could well spell a bit of trouble in terms of the championship ramifications. Rob Wellham and Dan Butterworth leading the way, 1st and 2nd. They could actually cause a little bit of an upset here in terms of the drivers fighting for the championship. By winning and coming 2nd, they could actually make an impact in terms of the championship. The other man who could do is Zach Taylor, the 99, who's in there in 6th position. You can just see him as he makes his way around the back of Abby Pulling. Pulling's going up the inside of the E-plate, over the bridge, on the inside of Kurt Roberts. Has she made that move stick?
No, she's still there in 5th place, and that was a bit of a risk for her. She got taken off in one of the heats last year, I think by Ross Steele, funnily enough, as she tries to look up the inside of Kurt Roberts again, but can't get it done. That cost her the championship, basically, last year. She ended up losing the championship on the last lap.
She's down to 6th now. She's down to 6th position, so she's lost another place. This is a difficult moment for Abby Pulling, who is bidding, of course, to become the first ever Super 1 Series British Junior Champion of the female persuasion. No girl has ever won a junior title in the Super 1 Series paddock, and this is what she's fighting for. She's down to 6th position. There's one race after this, don't forget, so it's not done and dusted yet, but this is how close the battle is.
10 kart there, Ross Steele, he's in 5th. He's got Abby right behind him. That's where she'll be happy with that, because Pashley really needs to win this race as he goes to 2nd to put himself right back in contention. If he does win this, he will put himself right back into contention as they come off the bridge one more time. Rob Wellham leads it, and Rob Wellham at the end of the season this year,
here he goes!
Pashley goes up the inside for the lead and gets it. Can the man in 2nd place go with him? I think is that Taylor? But Wellham there in 2nd place. That's the 93. Dan Butterworth comes through for 3rd. It was actually Kurt Roberts, I think, who was 3rd temporarily. He's back to 5th. Here comes Pulling for 6th. So Pulling up the inside, I think that is for 6th place. And it's all kicking off here early on, but Pashley leads it, and that's exactly what he needs. He needs to stay out front now, from now until the end of the race. He's got to take the checkered flag in 1st place, and that puts him right back into contention for the championship. Steele is still in front of Pulling.
Now this is very big stuff for James Pashley. He is not too far away now from clinching this championship that he's been fighting for all season long. Wellham's going to dive back up the inside though. This is what we were talking about. Wellham and Butterworth could be a thorn in the side. Butterworth's up the inside as well in a 2nd position. Dan Butterworth is going to change things for Pashley here in the championship fight. Ross Steele 4th, Roberts 5th. Pulling is down to 8th position because she's lost 2 places there. One to Theo Hesketh in the 60 and one to Zach Taylor. So Pulling, there she is on the O plate, down to 8th position in front of the 63 of Archie Strong, who's 9th. This is incredibly tough stuff. Roberts makes the move on the inside of Ross Steele, gets the position up to P4.
All of these drivers, of course, know that Pashley, Deal and Pulling are battling for the championship. They know, for example, the likes of Rob Wellham can throw one up the inside of them, and they have to give them the corner. Wellham and Butterworth, that's Zach Taylor on the 99. He's currently the leading rookie in the championship, so he's fighting for his own championship, and looks like he may well take that this weekend. But Rob Wellham out front here, Jake, is on fire at the end of the season, and I think has been installed as 2nd favourite for next season's championship.
Pashley up the inside of Butterworth, and that's going to drift him out wide. Roberts is going to try and get on the inside as well. He can't get through, but you're absolutely right. Rob Wellham definitely a shoe-in for a championship protagonist for 2018 as he gets one there on the inside of James Pashley. Pashley down to 2nd. Butterworth trying to come through, but he's going to lose the place, so Butterworth drops back. Abby Pulling again gets closer to the mix. Very exciting stuff again as they come through. So it's Wellham in front of Pashley. In third position, that is Roberts. Butterworth, Hesketh up to fifth position in front of Zach Taylor. Deal pulling is down to ninth position now behind Archie Strong.
And I tell you what, she can't finish in ninth. If Pashley were to win this race, that really does put Pashley right
there
back
goes
in
Roberts.
It. But Roberts up the inside and Pashley down to third. That will do Abby Pulling, but frankly, she's there in ninth place. She's got to make up places from there.
Yeah, she's really got to work hard here. If she's going to be the first British woman to win a Junior Series title at British Super 1 Series, then she's got to move forward. This is the points as they stand at the moment. And yes, she's leading, but there's another race to come after this one. She's got to give herself the best possible chance when drop scores are taken into account. So this is not going to be where she wants to finish. They come off the bridge, down the drop. The kart accelerates so fast as they come towards the hairpin. Up on the inside, Wellham's going to lose the lead to Roberts, and it looks like Pashley's going to skip through into second position as well. So Roberts leads Pashley, Wellham, and in there in fourth is still Dan Butterworth with Theo Hesketh and Archie Strong, as well as Zach Taylor, Abby Pulling and Ross Deal, all in there scrapping away for positions. Looks to me as though Abby Pulling got a little bit of a mistake there off the hairpin, and she's dropped back off the leading seven. She's up to eighth, but she's compromised her position on the road as a result of that. She's now a little way behind the battle, but as they tighten up through the S's, she's able to close up once again. A little further into the race. Roberts is your leader now on the E-plate. They come down the main straight once again. Rob Wellham down to third position behind Pashley. Pashley's not going to zip up. Hesketh is now in P4. This is as the championship currently stands. 4 points between Pulling and Deal. 2 more to Pashley as Wellham goes through past Pashley up into second position in this race. Amazing stuff, and it literally is, Alan, going to come right the way down to the wire.
It is going to come down to the wire. We've got final two coming up, and Abby Pulling there on the O-plate. Look, she's defending down the inside.
Wellham gets the lead.
Goes back for the lead.
Wellham gets the lead there on Roberts. Pashley through into second position if he gets himself up the inside line. Beautifully done there from James Pashley. It looks as though Theo Hesketh's going to try and get through for third position at the next left-hander. Pashley gesticulates to Roberts. Come on, we need to get after Wellham. I want to win this race. Come and help me. I don't think that Roberts is going to be too happy to help him win a race. He wants to take a victory off him, but that's why Pashley's trying to signal to Roberts, come on, we can catch him, because he knows he has to win this race for the best chance of the championship.
Yeah, Pashley's playing mind games with Kurt Roberts. Kurt Roberts couldn't care less that James Pashley is battling for the championship. He's going to take advantage of that fact. We've got a quick look at the live scoreboard here at PF International. Through the loop one more time, Wellham, Pashley.
Oh, that's Strong. Strong makes the move there on the 99 of Zach Taylor. He gets through, and Dan Butterworth has been shunted down to the back of that queue the last time we saw it. Good battles a little bit further outside the top 10. It's so close here at the front. It's really hard to keep up. As here comes Pashley on the inside of Wellham. Roberts is going to sweep through as well. And, oh, Wellham very nearly got lung out to dry there. This is going to give Hesketh a chance to go for third position. Hesketh then slots back into position. He's not going to make any foolish risks. And in fact, he's lost the place to Archie Strong, who's come up to P4. So brilliant stuff as Pashley now leads it exactly where he needs to be.
I'm expecting Kurt Roberts to throw one down the inside of Pashley though, Jake. He's not going to just let him take the win. He knows he's battling for the championship, Kurt Roberts. And that dynamic will come into play as it gets down to the final few laps. Pashley would rather take second than be off on the side of the road.
Yeah, this is British karting. Those two karts may look alike and they may both be in the same team, but you don't have teammates in karting in quite the same way you do in international motorsport like Formula One or World Touring cars. Your closest rival is actually your teammate because you're always sharing information with each other, but that's the one you want to beat the most here in British karting. Pashley, Roberts, Wellham, looking back to Archie Strong in fourth. That looks like Ross Deal making the move on the inside of Zach Taylor. He's going to get that move beautifully done. Butterworth's made up a few places, and the next one to have a go at Zach Taylor is Abby Pulling, the O-plate, and she'll be wanting to make that move pretty quickly indeed because she's got pressure of her own there from the 89 and the 54. So Archie Albone and Theo Edgerton are starting to gain ground on this battle now as well. Pashley still in the lead.
Albone and Edgerton could play a big part in the championship this season. If they can get in front of Abby Pulling here, it's going to make the final even more interesting, arguably. She will not want that. She wants it to be a very boring final. We want an exciting one, but we do like to see history.
Here we
and
go.
Here comes Roberts down the inside. Here's that move I spoke about earlier.
Well, that's nothing doing, is it, from Roberts? He just manages to sweep by, and this is going to be the chance for Wellham to get through. He can't quite make it stick, and as a result, Strong is going to try and come up the inside for third position. There's not a lot of room. Butterworth's making a similar move behind them, up in a fifth position, past Theo Hesketh. Good move from Butterworth. Roberts now defending from Pashley. Don't even think about it. Pashley sells him. The PK Mansell dummy.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant move by James Pashley. Has he held on to it? He has.
Oh, Wellham's gone! Wellham's been squeezed into the side of Roberts. Oh, that was a very, very skillful manoeuvre though from Pashley. Let's watch again. Look, that's the Mansell PK dummy replicated.
It's the move of the season, that, Jake. A fantastic move by James Pashley. Here's the incident here.
Look, Wellham's just been nerfed onto the white line there on the sidelines. There's nothing he can do about it. He skews into Roberts. Nothing he can do about it.
He's just a passenger at that point.
So James Pashley is going to take the most crucial victory of his 2017 season. It's all about timing, and he gets the job done there. Brilliant victory for Pashley in front of Archie Strong and Dan Butterworth. Abby Pulling just trying to count through the list. Where did she finish over the line?
Finished 7th.
Well,
Rossdale 6th. So
too bad.
Pulling's got a 4-point lead going into the televised. I say televised final. It's normally the only final is the televised final. But this weekend we're bringing you this one and the TV final coming up after the break.